Hello. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa A., also known as Queen L, the writer on Wattpad. If you love to read, please check out my books, Your Elizabeth and Too Deep in Your Fantasy. The time is currently 1:16 p.m. in Atlanta, Georgia. And it is very, very cold outside. It's very sunny, but it's cold. Don't let the sun fool you, okay? You might be sitting in your house and you see that sun shining through them blinds. But hey, once you step outside, it's not gonna match, okay? So you need to put on a jacket, all right? But thank you guys for tuning in, my queens. Thank you. I am sitting at home alone, enjoying this peaceful day to myself. I cleaned up almost the whole house, washing clothes. I've been cleaning up since 7 p.m. I mean, not 7 p.m., but 7 a.m. this morning. I cleaned up my closet, something that I've been dreading to do for the longest. And I'm so excited that I did it because I needed to. Anyway, speaking of being alone, today's topic is being single is great. Being single is great. By the way, I'm listening to Music Choice on my TV right now, and they're playing A Christmas Carol, which is fine with me. I'm fine with that, okay? I love Christmas music. Do you? Anyway, so the topic is being single is great. Why do I say that? Okay? Before I recently got out of my relationship that I was in previously before, I didn't understand that I needed to have some companionship in my life, which I feel like all of us as women, we feel like we're missing that piece, which is true. There is something that's missing from you, and that is your companion, your partner. You know what I'm saying? I think there was some type of quote or something like that says that we walk through this world to meet our half or whatever, and I feel like I'm missing the half right now. And no matter how successful I get or how happy I am, yes, I'm gonna enjoy and be thankful for everything that I have currently, but deep down there will always be something that's missing from me, right? So that's what I used to think, about a lot when I got out of my relationship, because I was so used to being with someone. Throughout my life growing up, even as a teenager, I've always had a boyfriend, and those relationships lasted for at least 2 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that was normal to me. I never spent quality time with myself. And right now I'm at a point to where I'm spending quality time with myself. This is why being single is so great, because you can spend quality time with yourself. You can work on all the things that you need to work on versus, if you want to do something at your job, or is it something a project that you're trying to put together. Sometimes we as women, we need to have that break in our life in order to focus on those things. Because just like I said, for me in one of my previous podcasts, is right now I'm not at a point where I'm strong enough to balance a relationship and also focus on what I want to do in life. Because we as women, we sometimes can get so caught up in love that we lose ourselves along the way. So this is why being single is great, because you can sit down, you can accomplish things that you're trying to accomplish without distractions. You can still mingle, you can date, whatever the case may be, but know exactly what you want. Like when I first started dating, I thought that, hey, I want a relationship. That was it. I want to be in a relationship. But now, as I'm getting more wiser, yes, we can talk on this phone, we can chit chat, we can kick it or whatever the case may be. But right now, I know what I want, and I don't want to be in a relationship right now. We can be friends, and that's fine. If you can't accept that, then hey, by all means, we can depart ways or whatever, because that's fine with me. I'm at a point in my life to where I'm trying to get situated mentally, spiritually, career-wise, and just be more of a stronger woman. This woman that I've been dying to be for the longest. So this is why being single is great. You can get up, you can work out, you can look good, you can go out and avoid, get guys to, approach you and you say no, like, just fine. Because for one thing you don't want to do is just move fast. Because a lot of my women I see are settling for things that they don't want in a partner. But because it feels so comfortable to them just to say that they have someone, they settle. A lot of us, some of us, we're afraid to be alone, and I understand that. But what's better? It's better to be alone than be in a toxic relationship. It's better. It's so much better. And if you feel like it's hard, for me, I've been going to church and Bible study. I've been doing a lot of praying and just casting all my cares on the Lord and telling Him, like, this is hard for me. This is something that is hard for me. And if this person is meant to stay in my life, then, that's what it will be. But if not, then I need to let it go. And sometimes it's hard to let go because you get attached to someone and the familiar, presence of them can just make you feel attached to them. It's like a soul tie, especially for my women who date a guy and you end up having sex. You know what I'm saying? Just moving too fast. And I'm not judging anybody because I've been there before. But being single, just like I said, you need to figure out what it is that you want. If you're going to go out there and you're going to date and you're going to, have somebody that you go to for sex, make sure that you know deep down in your heart, okay, this is not what you want. And if it is what you want, you need to make sure that you speak that to your partner. Tell them exactly what your intentions are, because it never fails. Someone always gets hurt. So being single is great because you have the option to not deal with it or deal with it. Either way it goes, you're going to be okay because you're content with being alone. You know who you are, you know what you want, and you're not going to settle for nothing less than that. Nothing less than that. Nothing at all. So being single is great because you need to figure out who you are. Figure out who you are, ladies. Okay? I'm still doing it. And I don't know if you guys are, pray or whatever, but meditate if that's something that you consider your way to, release stress or pressure. Right now, or for my women who are trying to practice abstinence, here's a little routine. If you get that urge to want to go out and maybe, have sex with someone, but you can't do it because you're like the type of female like me, if I sleep with you, I don't like that because I get emotionally attached. If I'm sleeping with you, it has to be someone that I generally see myself with. And when it doesn't work out, some women really, really hurt from that, It takes something away from them. So, practice, get the negative thoughts out of your head. Do whatever you have to do in order to satisfy yourself, if you know what I'm saying. Or just go to sleep. Like me, sometimes I just go to sleep. I'm like, nope, I'm not calling him because or that goes to drunk texting. No drunk texting. Don't drunk text that man. Just go to sleep, rock it off, and be like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, be single, go out, live life, Be with your kids, be with your family, be with the people that love you the most. And then also, by you doing all of this, it will attract the right person in your life, It'll attract somebody who is just like you, Positive energy, family, career-driven, just all around a great person. So you have to clean out all that clutter from all those previous relationships before you build with someone else. So I urge all of my ladies, if you're just now getting out of a relationship, please take a break. It don't matter how long it is. If you trust in the Lord and you have faith, when that time comes, it will come. We can't be out here trying to play God and be like, hey, I want him in my life. But it's just something in the mix of that feels like, it doesn't feel right. It feels forced. So take your time, clean out that clutter from previous relationships, get to know you, take yourself out, work out, eat healthy, love, smile, give, cast all your cares on the Lord, and just have a healthy life. Whenever you feel stressed, meditate, pray about it, and just try to renew and cleanse your mind each and every day, because you are great and you want to attract another person who is just as great as you, right? So I thank you guys for listening. I hope you love this Christmas song that's playing in the background, because I love it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah.